Hi friends, Hector Cruz here with Albuquerque Lovely Homes. I'm here with my friend John Gabaldon with Waterstone Mortgage. And John and I have been doing business together for the past 6, 7 years, I believe. It's being in real estate has a lot to do with having a great attitude, and it's actually a very, very fun job if you deal with competent people and if you deal with motivated buyers. What I mean by that is sometimes we have buyers who are so discouraged with what has happened in the past that nobody's taking care of them, nobody's listened to their needs. If they have bad credit, nobody helps them. What I find wonderful about John and John's team is that they care about the clients that I submit to them. Our lifeblood is new clients and new referrals. So with no further ado, I'd like to introduce John Gabaldon, and what I'd like for him to help us out with is John, first tell us about yourself and then we'll go on to the first topic.
Yeah, my name's John Gabaldon, native Albuquerquean. Been here my whole life. I'm actually, I think, 9th generation of Mexican. So been in the mortgage business for 15 years now. Independent mortgage banker going on 6 years. And yeah, well, Hector and I have been working together for close to 6 years, and maybe a little more now. And that's what we're about. Like Hector said, we try to treat every person not as a number, but just as a family member you'd meet at a barbecue. Some people have had circumstances they couldn't control, and we try to just look at them, for the person they are and not the credit score they are and the potential that's there. So I think that's what it's enabled in Hector and I to help so many families over the years, hundreds of families over the years, get into new homes and have that dream of home ownership that never could have not happened, just because it was a lot of extra work and a lot more hand holding, if you will. And like Hector and I, like I said, do a lot of transactions. My team, for the Gabaldon team, has been the #1 MFA, first time home buyer lender in the state for a few years running. And so that means we're well versed on all of the ins and outs of the first time home buyer program through the state of Mexico, which can be very difficult to navigate through if you don't know what you're doing. So it's just something that we pride ourselves on because, like I said, we don't look at the score, we look at a person, and we try to get that person on the right path.
Yeah, and something important, I've sent John, let's say, a father before of a family, and it turns out the father was not able to qualify, but it turns out his sister qualified, or his daughter qualified, or he makes it work somehow. If it can legally be done, John is the proper person to do it. I think one of the biggest challenges that our first-time homebuyers have is, what kind of credit do I need? John, can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, and I think and that's a great question. The baseline is 620. The state of New Mexico requires a 620 credit score, mid credit score, to qualify for their down payment assistance program. So top score could be 680, 650, and 630. They go off the middle score, whatever that score may be, and that has to be a 620. Sometimes people aren't as far as if they think. A lot of people think, oh, I don't know what my credit is. It's horrible, and I check and it's a 640. So the term is your credit good or bad is very relative. In the terms of a conversation with somebody could say their credit's excellent, and it's no, not so excellent. So that being said, the credit report is just how you break the ice, right? Once we run that credit report, we know exactly how to it's like basically like the engine to a car. You open up the engine. I'm a mechanic. You can basically tell if the credit's good. Hey, we're going to be able to this is going to be an easy fix. Or if hey, this is going to take a little longer. If the credit's not up to par, let's say you've had some credit issues, we send you to credit repair. We work with a lady named Lulu Gomez. Absolutely amazing. She has the same type of philosophy as us as far as compassion, loving, trying to help these people, get to where they need to be. And so we've had a lot of success with her on clients who had, credit below 600, 4, even a 410. She can get them up with time, with a very fair rate, and get them up with time. And then sometimes people will have maybe a 605, 610. So we can usually do what's called a rapid rescore, pay down a couple small credit cards, an easy fix. So if you're worried about your credit, don't wonder about it. Just dive on in and let's see where it's at, and we'll get you on the right path.
Good. That's very good information. So we wanted to keep the video short because the normal attention span is very, very quick for nowadays. But based on whatever comments or questions you have, we'll be happy to go over them on the next video we have. If you want to call John, what's your direct phone number?
505-710-4316. 505-710-4316.
Yes, and I'm telling you, their team works so awesome. This Sunday even. Normally when we find a house and we want to submit an offer, I need to know based on what John says, if it's doable or not. And if it's on a Sunday, if they're available, they will respond. So please call me and call John. If you call John, let him know you heard about him through me, and we hope to hear from you soon. My call number is 750-4794, 750-4794. Thank you, John.
Thank you. All right.